welcome back to my channel to get life with Wildine. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm detailing how I deal with people in the public. But if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below, and yeah, we're gonna get started. Dealing with people in the public is not easy when you're a dwarf, to be honest. Because people are already like shocked they're a little person, like, oh my god, they say someone who's 2 feet or 3 feet tall, and like my whole thing is dwarfism isn't really new now, because like there has been shows about little people and stuff like that. I feel like people should be educated on that, and dwarfism isn't really like a thing that's new. Like I said, it's normal to see a dwarf now, but I know people like they haven't seen a dwarf before, but like it's kind of weird when you just like stare at somebody for like 10 minutes and like I'm like, okay, thanks for staring. But honestly, dealing with the public is kind of not easy, I ain't gonna say, because like I've had people stare at me, take pictures, take videos, usually doing the common things, but like honestly at this point I'm just over it by now. It's something I dealt with my entire life. So those are the things like being with a little person it's all about, I guess. But some people are just not educated on it at all. And like I said, not everyone is teachable too. They won't understand, but like unless you like break it down for them. Even though you break it down for them, they're still not gonna understand what that means. But yeah. And there's some people out there that have the impression that you could get dwarfism like through a car accident, which is not true. Like dwarfism is just genetic only. You'll get it usually at birth, and that's pretty much it. But I don't know, people have the impression of that. People have asked me that in the past, and I'm like, no, I did not get to a car accident. So yeah, that's what people think about dwarfism. I really don't get it why, but hey, that's on them. And actually, the other day, I went out to go to my doctor's office. There's this guy who kept on staring at me for like a good 20 minutes. I don't want to exaggerate, but like it is what it is. So I don't know. I think it was just like, seeing a door where he was going into the elevator and still staring at me like, you have no life. Like, you're just staring at me like this. Like, no. Like, please don't do that. Like, that's one thing I get bothered by people. Like, they love to stare. But hey, I had to deal with that for the rest of my life. So, I mean, like I said in the previous clips, dwarfism isn't new. It's not like dwarfism was invented today. Like, no. Dwarfism was invented, like, I don't know, like 1900s, 1800s. So, like, my whole thing is, educate yourself about it. But I get you never seen a little person before, doesn't make it right. But you just stare and glimpse at them for like 20 minutes. Like, that's kind of insane. And I don't know, especially here in Miami, people stare at each other for the ridiculous reasons too. Especially if I go out to the beach, people will stare at me. I've had people like come up to me, oh, can I take a picture with you? Sometimes I say no, sometimes I say yes, depending on the person that approaches to me, if they're nice or not. It just really, really depends, And some of them are actually mistaking me, oh, are you on the show, Little Winner? And I'm like, no. Not all little people look the same. That's one thing people get confused, like the advertisers me, thinking that I know each and every little person on this. And no, I don't. I don't know every little person on it as well. Like, no. That would be cool if I knew each and every little person, but I actually do not know like all little people. Just saying like that. I think I handle the public really well. It just really depends where I go. Like, sometimes people don't stare at me, sometimes they do. It just really depends what places I go as well. I think some people are used to that I'm a little person. Like the other day, my mom went to go get vaccinated. This lady was like, oh my god, you're a little person. I'm like, yeah, LOL. But at least she recognized that I am a dwarf or a little person, She said she's seen little people before, with us. Like, okay, cool. But yeah, it just really depends, I would say. And that's how I deal with people in the public. That's pretty much it. But if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.